willy-nilly with Dibs. Dibs is the only thing that holds society together.
First Sibs question of the day, sponsored by Tire Depot. All this bad, nasty weather, you're going to have potholes, so don't have worn or uneven treads on your sled because they can quickly lead to unsafe driving conditions. Go see Tony and his team of experts right behind Betting Barn in Bristol off of Route 6. Always go to TireDepotCT.com. They've got all kinds of deals all the time on Cooper, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Hankook, and more. And if you can't get them the day you walk in there, they can get them within an hour because they've got a warehouse full of tires ready to serve you. Central Connecticut's #1 tire source, Tire Depot. Do we still need coins to decide sports? Like, who's got possession and that kind of stuff.
I think we need to get rid of it all over the place. So a real interesting situation yesterday in the SEC, really is over the weekends. South Carolina ends up beating Kentucky in their final game. Texas gets a win as well. They share for a season conference championship. Both have the same record. They beat each other. So how do we decide who gets the first overall seed in the SEC tournament? Let's flip a coin. Let's just flip a coin. So Greg Sankey, the conference commissioner, on Sunday at the halftime of I forget what men's game, had the official coin, and we actually had coverage of this on the SEC network. All right, this side's South Carolina, this side's Texas, and flipped it. South Carolina gets the first seed, and in South Carolina, there was like a live shot, and they're like, hey, we won the coin toss. Good thing we were lucky.
50-50 shot.
It was 50-50 shot. You were correct. I think that there should Dawn Staley versus whoever the head coach for Texas is, or maybe the senior captains of both teams, same venue, Greg Sankey. He has one on one side, one on the other, holds both of their hands. Hi! Hi! And lets go of their hands, and then they Rochambeau one time. No best of three, one time. And then we decide who gets the first seed. That's just a little bit more,
rocks, paper, scissors.
That's what I'm saying. Rochambeau, rocks, paper, scissors.
Oh, Rochambeau. See, you got a different Rochambeau. You guys watch South Park? It's kicking the groin.
Oh, well, that's
I get to go first.
Thing. That's their
Rochambeau
has always been rock, paper,
scissors.
scissors.
Rochambeau is in my hometown, right? It's like a famous French general that helped us during the Revolutionary War.
Yes, that's how we got the name because, he couldn't decide who was going to go out in the front lines first. So, no, they didn't flip a coin. They did the rock, paper, scissors, which became Rochambeau.
I think he flipped a coin.
That's how Rochambeau got its name. Kurt, you're with me on this, right?
I'm going to have to look it up in my hometown.
I don't know.
Records.
I just think that flipping a coin is too elementary for what we're down to the final
I think they flipped a red coat. I think George Washington and Rochambeau flipped a red coat.
They had no coins. That was the thing.
They had
George
coins
Washington.
They had coins. No way.
They had coins.
They had coins going back to the Roman Empire.
They were like we're really gonna just flip this and whatever side it lands. Nah, that's too stupid. That's too elementary. You get either a scissor shape, a rock shape, or a paper shape, and I'll have the same.
Did they have
and then we
scissors
throw it
back
out,
then?
and then we see who it lands, and then whoever, rock, paper, scissors. Rochambeau. I'm George Washington. Just do what I say. That's how it happened. That's how the country was formed. It wasn't formed
100%.
based
Formed
on
with
a coin
flip.
It wasn't a coin flip.
Okay.
It was a rock, paper, scissors situation because our forefathers knew that was a better way of settling disputes.
I listen. I think what movie is it? Friday Night Lights, where they do the coin flip and one of the three, that the odd man out, and that's how the two played for the state tournament.
I'm with Rochambeau even at the beginning of football games. Like when we go out there with captains, like why do we need
take your
four
best
of
captain,
them?
my best captain?
Right.
We do the rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors for the kickoff.
Right.
What'd you find out, Kurt?
They had scissors as far back as Mesopotamia, so that's like thousands.
Yeah,
Okay,
That
we were talking about coins.
Doesn't
You went to
prove
scissors.
anything, but yeah. So they did have scissors.
They
So
did.
You
Thank
could
God
use
they had
rock, paper,
scissors.
scissors for the Rochambeau.
They could cut hair,
Right.
trim their beards.
Maybe. But yeah, that's how the West was one.
I like you, though. Yeah, you're funny.
I just hate how we flip a coin. Like, they played a whole season. It was from November to now. We had battles. We had cutthroat games. We laid it all on the line. Blood, sweat, even some tears. For a coin flip at the very end. That's how
we didn't do head-to-head?
We did.
We didn't do point total?
Nah, I don't think so.
Why couldn't we do some point totals?
Like coming back down to the NFL.
Something that you did.
Something about the season. And if you're not going to do that, then get a captain from both teams to do a little Rochambeau, rock, paper, scissors. Because a coin flip, first of all, is Greg Sankey catching the coin, then putting it on his wrist?
Oh, now
is he going to let it drop? What sides of the coins? What sides? How do I trust exactly that Lynn on that side? I can't trust old Greg Sankey. Maybe he wants South Carolina to be the number 1 seed for some SEC conspiracy reason. I don't know. I'm just saying it's a little bit more fair and fun. Rochambeau. That's how the West was won. In the SEC.
All right, who we had. I'm interested to find this because I should have gone with my man, Terrace Reed.
You should have. He had a game.
24 and 18. 24 points, 18 rebounds. Terrace Reed was an absolute monster.
Yeah, he was.
Plays for the Monstars.
Feed that beast.
And then we'll talk some spring training and Paul Skeens at 425.